Hello everyone, this is Karen and this is what I learned about sketchbooks from my sketchbooks. Back when I was younger, I thought a sketchbook was supposed to hold only drawings of the same quality and that quality should also be good and better if it was awesome. So in a sense, I believe that a sketchbook should be a portfolio. Now that I'm older and more experienced, I know it's not. But still, what I did then was use only blocks and single sheets of paper. So I could choose what was good enough, in my opinion, and what wasn't. Then I switched to digital art, where you don't have sketchbooks, and so problem solved. But after that, when I started watercolors, I became interested in sketchbooks again, because the idea of having a physical book made by me to touch and look at became very, very appealing. Still, I had no idea how a sketchbook was supposed to be filled because I never did one. What I should do with it, which one I even liked. So during these past 2 years, I've bought and started filling some sketchbooks, and basically these are the three that I consider the main storyline of my sketchbooks. So let's start. First I ever used is this one, Moleskine Art Plus sketchbook. It is a hardcover sketchbook with 165 GSM cellulose hot pressed paper. You can see I had no idea on what to do with it. I started it with a challenge, I got bored, I started to jump pages, and then started to fall back into the idea of only filling it with worthy pictures. Basically what this sketchbook taught me is that one, I need thicker paper and possibly textured. I learned that jumping pages only gave me anxiety because I had no idea how to fill the pages in between, and also that thinking too much about a good concept to draw leads me to just not draw anything. So in the end, I left the sketchbook alone, and though I still try to fill a page every now and then, I just went ahead to another one. The second sketchbook is this one, and the only one I have currently finished, quote marks. It's a Carnet de Voyage by Lana, and it's wirebound sketchbook in 300 GSM 25% cotton paper in cold pressed. So I changed basically everything about the paper. With what I've learned from the previous sketchbook, I started filling it page to page and stopped thinking so much about what I was drawing. If I wanted to draw, I would. If I wanted to swatch paints, I would. I used it for everything, basically. This is also when I did Inktober and realized that I could finish a challenge if I put my mind to it. Still, most of the sketchbook remains in black and white and still needs to be colored, because I prioritized lines over colors, so just to fill it and not complete it, kind of. So what I learned from this sketchbook is that I do like cold pressed paper, and I do like the weight of it, but certain textures are just too close to rough for me, so I need to research better the texture of the paper before I purchase the sketchbook. Also, I learned that I like the practicality of wirebound during drawing, but I don't like it to store in my bag, in my shelves, or to bring around. And so far I'm still undecided of which kind I prefer, so soft or hardcover or wirebound. I also learned that I already know how to draw lines, thank you. What I need to do is add the color as well, because that's what watercolor is about and that's what I like about it, so maybe I should try to do it. The third and current sketchbook is a softcover Stillman and Byrne beta series, and the paper is a 270 GSM cellulose paper in cold pressed. In the sketchbook, I have decided to color every sketch I did before starting on another one. I do not need to color it right away, but I do need to color it before starting on a new drawing. This is to prevent having another mostly black and white sketchbook that I have to work on all over. The paper of this sketchbook is quite different from the previous two because the texture, I like it because it's finer, but it's not the same on every page. So some pages have a finer tooth than others. And sometimes to open wide the sketchbook, you need a bit of palm pressing in the center. After that, it stays in place, so I'm happy about that. It's not a problem. So out of all the three, this is the one I like best, and I'm very happy I have had the other two to practice with before this one. And I'm currently liking it very, very much. So, what about you? How many sketchbooks did you try and fill before finding a sketchbook you liked, and a sketchbooking style that fits you, if there is even such thing as a sketchbooking style? I have no idea, but I know I still haven't found mine, so let me know what you have and maybe I can learn from you. So as always, thank you for being with me, and until next time, bye.